What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video for FiveM. This was yet again another requested video from my Discord, and it is how to install SonoranCAD. SonoranCAD is a great tool to use for your server that pretty much adds a dispatching unit to your server. It has a free version, but most of the things that you need, you're gonna have to buy the pro version for it. It is a monthly charge. But if you like role-playing and you want a dispatcher, this is a very great resource to have. You can also dispatch yourself, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk through how to install the frameworks, and then in the later videos we will show you how to add individual plugins. But everything pretty much works the same. Usually people have issues with installing the framework and getting it up and running. Plugins is actually very easy and self-explanatory, but I will go ahead and show you how to install the framework and then just the basics of how to install a plugin. So go ahead and go into the description and you will see a link that will bring you to this page. Go to this page and the very first thing you need to do is says download release. Click that, it'll bring you to the GitHub, and we're going to download the latest zip file just like that. And what we're going to do, we're going to drag this to our desktop and we're going to work on the desktop. Simply because it'll be easier to work with it rather than seeing all kinds of other folders inside of our server. We will later drag it into it. So go ahead and extract it to your desktop. Inside here now, open this up. You can see a bunch of stuff. One thing you have to make sure, if you already have pnotify or wkwars installed in your server, if you go back, they've recommended, actually tell you to, make sure you remove them. As you can see right here, if you already have pnotify or wkwars resource, remove them from your resource folder and use the SonoranCAD plugin version. This is always the latest version that works with SonoranCAD. So if you do have these resources, delete them out of your server. Don't worry, you won't lose them. You'll just get the updated version that works with SonoranCAD. So another thing you need to do is, we see over here, open SonoranCAD config.change me and update the values and change it. So we go into SonoranCAD here, and you can see right here config change me.json. Go ahead and rename this and change where it says change me, so it says only say, so it only says config.json. So now we're going to go ahead and open this up. In here we need to do a couple of things. Your community ID and your API key need to be added. I currently don't have access to the website because my internet's being stupid, so I will just show you on their page the example. So if you're on their page or logged into your thing, we're going to click on API key right here because it'll show you both of them and how to find them. So if you go into your admin menu, select the advanced tab and then go into in-game integration. There you will see your community ID and your API key. It should look just like this. So you would add the community ID and the API key into this section right here and save it. I don't need this. And save it. And then you can save this and close out of it. Okay. So now that we have that, that is pretty much it. That is all you have to do. Now you have your SonoranCAD installed. You would just simply now, oh, I forgot one thing. I do apologize. Let's go into my history and open this up one more time. As you can see how long my browser takes to load. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, but let's go back to the section that we need to go. Framework installation. We need to just now start it in the server.cfg. So as this is open, we're going to go ahead and open up our server folder, wherever it's located, and go into your resource folder. Now just take this, I already have it in there from a previous video. Take this entire folder and just add it into your resource folder. Just like that. That is all you have to do. Now what you have to do is start it up in your server.cfg. So if you scroll down, they'll give you what to add. So we're going to go ahead and just copy all of this. Open up your server.cfg. And you're going to go ahead, as you can see, I already have it in here. But you would just simply add it just like that to the bottom of your list where your resources are listed. And there you go. You now have SonoranCAD working. The available plugins they have, if you go to available plugins, are all right here. I know if you want like live maps to work or locations, a lot of these things you will need the pro version. They do have a section right here, plugin installation, that walks you through it. You would, make sure your framework's installed. That's the step we just did. For the plugins, you would download the latest plugin, extract them into your plugins folder. So if we go into your SonoranCAD, so wherever server resources is, open up your Sonoran CAD folder, go into Sonoran CAD once again, and then go to plugins. In here, you would extract the template. And then it tells you to change the change me again, you have to give it a change me. And then you have to enable the plugin. It is very easy, very simple. So I will just download one plugin really quick to show you. So let's just do, I don't know, let's do push events. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just download right here, the plugin. Click here. It'll bring up the latest build, download the zip. Open up the zip. And now what you can see is you will have this. Open this up. And you can see 3 different things in here. You only need the push events. So we would add this push events right into the plugins folder just like that. And this is how it works with every single resource you will add. Now open up the folder. You can see config.push events. Everything's already set up. Sometimes it'll be looking just like this where it says change me. It'll say just like that. Most of the plugins come looking like that. You would have to come over here, get rid of the change me so it looks like that, open it up. And then this one here already is set to true. Most of them when they come, caps, it'll say false. You have to open up the configuration file and you have to set this to true for it to work. Save. And now the only other thing you have to do is you have to add this as well to your server.cfg. Every single plugin that you add will have to be added as well. So you would ensure that plugin, just like that. And that is the basics of how to install your framework and every single plugin. Again, keep in mind most of the plugins, you need to have the pro version. I don't know if there's still a free version out there. I don't really remember. But if it's something that you're interested in, I really recommend getting it. It is a great resource to have. Now keep in mind certain resources will require you to have different plugins installed. Let's say live maps. If you would like to have live maps for your dispatcher, one resource you are required to have is push events, and you also need to have locations. When you open up the configuration file to enable it, it will in there tell you what the required resources are. And you would just go ahead and just add those plugins and start them just like I just showed you with the push events. It is really that easy. I know it gets a little overwhelming with how much stuff is in that folder, but it is really that easy. I hope this video helped you out. I know I kind of went through it kind of quick, but it's a very simple thing that even myself messed up numerous times when I first did it because there's so many different things. And I know when you read and you look at something too long, you just get confused and you get all frustrated. So I figured I'd make a nice quick video because I don't really see a lot of videos out there. I know the company has made one, but even following them, it's like you click here, you click there, you click this, you click that, you get lost. So I figured I'd make this video, and I hope it helped you out. If you do have any questions, go ahead and join my Discord. I know you can comment on YouTube, but I've been trying to keep up with YouTube comments, but it's starting to get hard with me growing. So Discord really is the best place. Try to refrain from personally messaging me because my Discord blows up enough. There's a lot of people in my Discord that help out. So go ahead and join up. All the links that you need will be in the description. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.